Cranes kind of just spin. And then there seemed to be a little bit more optimism on the crane front when the path of the storm tracked westward, and so you guys were no longer in the direct path of the storm, and yet you've got two cranes that have collapsed. What's going on?
Yeah, and that's raising a lot of questions. Right before the storm hit, when we didn't know where it would go, and the southeast Florida was just bracing for a direct hit, we did a lot of interviewing with some of the construction companies. Personally, I got a sort of a primer on the three types of construction cranes, and the one type, called the tower crane, are the ones that you see, the very tall ones that they don't take down. The Irma that we were expecting before yesterday was going to be winds much stronger than that, so that was a question. The one, I don't know about the second crane that collapsed from my vantage point. I do know about the first one, and that was a tower crane, and that was, according to these construction officials,
from the Fort Myers, Florida area. And if you take a look around me, we are just starting to get pummeled by some of those outer bands from Hurricane Irma. We have been out here for probably the past hour and a half, and in just the past 20 minutes or so, we have noticed the wind and the rain out here pick up significantly. Now, I have to tell you guys first that we're coming to you right next to our studios here in Fort Myers. We've got a large concrete wall that's helping to block out a lot of this wind and this rain, but still, even with that wall, you can see it really hurts, guys. Right off behind me, you can see where this wall ends. We're seeing some of the intense wind gusts blow that rain right across the air. I heard one of your earlier correspondents talking about almost comparing this to a blizzard, comparing this to whiteout conditions. Within the past 30 minutes or so, we are starting to see those whiteout conditions here in the Fort Myers area. One reason why it is just so important for people to stay off the roads right now. But it's
north, if I have this correct, of Miami, and again, this is